a senior, and I'm a senior of 2023. My quote is a year from now. You may wish you started today. Let's say, like, sometimes it's too late for stuff. I'll apply to GM. I'm thinking about Walmart. I want to do military, and maybe welding from help from the military because they have help with pay. I got 3 possible pathways: information technology, manufacturing, and architecture and construction, because they just seem fun, and I'm not too technical with stuff or technology. I only got a few occupational goals, like gain trust, responsibility at work, just so they know I'm there, and build strong work relationships, especially. Where am I? I've been working at McDonald's for almost 2.5 years now. I've worked on the cars a little bit, not to that extent. And I have a lot of siblings. I got a car a year ago from my dad, and I like messing with computers. This is from elementary school. We're doing a fun run. Made a little wood piece in wood shop. First day before work. I got some brothers and some sisters. It's me. What was that? Brakes.
Yeah.
And then
Your driver's license.
me practicing how to parallel park. This is me being goofy. My little work outfit. I love my cats. This is my uncle, my brother. Our own cats, animals. 2 kittens we just got, and me when I was little. It's a hustle, right? I wouldn't say I'm lazy, but knowledge of engineering artwork. I have a little bit of that from, I took some classes over at high school for that. No tardy party, workout routine. I like working out because it's like body positivity in a way, and it's just fun. I get some anger out. I want to do Army for a little bit. Welding possibility. GM, I'm trying. Demolition just looks fun and easy. And I will travel around the world, fix car problems, because I like cars, but I can't. It's just hard for me to get into it. Raise my credit score. Visit family, I don't get to do that very much. And get a better income. Here are my senior photos. Honestly, this one's like one of my favorites. We went to this national park
Flushing.
during the fall. And I want to do go in the military after age 21, so that like I'm more open to stuff. There's not as many restrictions as you would be when you're younger. And I get to keep my job at GM if I go to the Army. It's a possibility of having a dream that coming true that makes life more interesting. Because you got nothing to focus on, nothing to look forward to, but there's not much of a goal. Thank you. That's all I got. You guys got any questions?
So right now you're working at
McDonald's.
Okay, have you got an application in for GM or?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I've been trying for the past like 6 months, 4 months.
Okay. And so ultimately, what do you want? You want to go to college? What do you want to do? Work as an auto mechanic or?
Doing the trade for either welding or demolition.
So have you done any applications as far to not to get into one of their trades programs?
No. I plan on doing that after military, because I'm not sure how long I may be in there or not.
So you're gonna take a couple years and then go into the military when you're 21?
Yeah.
Okay, so up until that time, you're gonna do
I'm gonna just be working.
this work.
knowledge.
Okay, so, but you know about all the money that's available that you can tell you're 21, cause you're what, 18 right now, or?
Yeah.
So for 2 years, you could go to school and you have a associate's degree in something, like, they've got trades over there, I think they have welding, don't they?
They do.
So you could have that, and you could have a certificate, it'll be paid for, and then you go in the military, and then I think they have benefits too.
Oh yeah. They'll
So
help
you
pay for
kind of
it.
be prepared to do something, maybe to go right in, cause if you do a couple years here, get an associate's, go into a trade, and then when you get in the military, probably it'll be a whole lot easier for them to steer you into something else, and plus the money is here, you can still work your jobs
Yeah.
part-time. And
Also,
then you got up to, you got your Genesee Gold, which is about $1,200 to $1,300, you get $27.50 each year to mock, you don't have to pay any of that back. Then you fill in your, FAFSA form, so you're looking at a good, what, between $8,000 to $10,000, and you can do that before you get 21, and you'll be done with that, and so when you get in the military, you're already trained for something, and they might be able to just move you real quickly into one of their programs.
true.
So, I mean, you can think about that.
I thought about doing Army Reserve prior to like
Okay.
going in, and I don't plan on going to college because I'm just not that good at focusing in school.
Okay.
I will admit I'm a little bit of a slacker when it comes to some stuff.
Okay, well, a lot of kids have been saying that, that have been coming in here, that they're a little bit slacker, so you're not the only one, but just something for you to think about during this time before you go into the military when you're 21, so you've got a couple, 2, 3 years here to play around with, plus you got money, you're not gonna have to pay that money back, and then you have additional money and resources in the military, cause they pay for lots of different stuff too. So, I mean, you could be way ahead of the game, but that's just some food for thought, you can think about those things.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Okay, thank you.
The other thing about the military, and if you do go in with, being able to weld or being able to do construction, and you have an associate's degree from down here at Mont, you're gonna rank up, you're gonna make more money in the military, whether it's Navy, Army, whatever. So you might wanna think about that too. The reserves is great because you only have to go, just once in a while, but the whole thing is that the pay, so think about that. And I get some kids, right now, you're thinking, that it's gonna be really difficult going to school. Going to a college is not like going here. So you can kinda set your own times when you want your classes, pick through them and figure out, and you can still work. And McDonald's should be giving you a scholarship to go as well. And any leftover money that you have, you get it, chump change, so you can put new wheels on your car or whatever you wanna do. So there's a whole bunch of, things that we're handing you. Genesee County is handing you. You just have to take it and run with it, because other places aren't so lucky.
Yeah, and then like she says, you get a pay raise, if you already have some experience before you get in the military, so that bumps your pay up even more so, and like she says, high school and college, even if it's a community college, they are nothing alike.
Isn't it
Pick
more
your own
independent?
schedule, go and take your classes when you need to, work when you need to, but at least try to get ahead before you get into the military, cause you've got a couple years to play with, so you said you're not gonna go in until you're 21, so you've got a couple years there to your advantage, plus you got money, that's to your advantage, and you don't have to pay that back, so you don't have to worry about, I gotta pay that back, you won't have to do that.
Yeah, don't do like me.
We have kids actually they're already in the Air Force, they're here, going to school, finishing their high school year, and they're already in the Air Force. They're already ready to go.
Yeah, I got a friend that's in the Air Force as well. He graduated last year.
Who is it?
Andre Johnson.
Yeah, okay, alright.
Mhm.
We had a girl here at the Career and College Day, were you there? Her name was Jazz. She was doing the Navy table. She's you know who I'm talking about?
I think so, yeah.
So she actually graduated from here, and she loves it. I wanted her to come back for these presentations so she could talk to the students, but she had to go get on ship down in Florida,
Wow.
so she couldn't come. But it's it's a great idea. The military is a great place to be. You know, they do train you, but if you go in trained, you're gonna make more money. And you'll rank up faster, which is more money.
Yeah, I'm not sure how far up in terms of ranking. It's just something I thought about doing. I had an uncle talk to me about it. He's a veteran.
Mhm,
And I just started catching on to the idea.
mhm. Well, it's definitely food for thought. Yeah, don't wait till you're 45 and decide.
Right.
The sit-ups will be tough.
And that money won't be there, so see, you have a chance to get that money now. So,
I'll definitely think about that.
that's why we keep trying to push you in that direction.
Who's your counselor?
I think it's Stinson.
Do you go to Skill Center?
Mhm.
No. I was gonna say you didn't mention it.
No, I didn't do anything special.
No clubs? Didn't do any clubs here?
No clubs, no sports, no GCI. I didn't do GCI because I wasn't sure what I wanted to go into it for. I wasn't sure on how it worked either.
You know they had welding at GCI.
I know they got a few different stuff in terms of like mechanic and stuff.
Yeah, they do, and they do a really good job. You can walk out of there and not take the first class at Mont, and they'll write it off because you've already done it.
Right.
So, but that's okay, we'll just move on from here. So, good job,
Good job.
senior exit was very nicely put together. We just need to talk about how you're gonna go about this, because you wait 2 years, things slip away, you know? You fall in love, all that ridiculousness. Good job, sweetie, you just finished your senior exit. Let's get some pictures.
Okay.
You look very handsome today.